Hello everyone, I'm particularly excited today because a game I've been after for a long time, in mint condition anyway, is Polestar, and it arrived this morning, so I just can't contain myself. But today I'm going to be reviewing the Geo MVS to AES Convertor 2. And I believe this is version 2 as well, of 2. So it's the last converter that got created by the Neo team, and I'll give you an in-depth review of it because it could well save you a lot of money buying them rare home carts on an MVS format and playing the heck out of them. Right, I'll place it on the table and run through some MVS games with you. MVS SNK Converter version 2. Okay, you'll get a little CD with this with garbage on it. You will get the converter itself, and you will get a very handy little screwdriver that you're not likely to lose in the dark. Right, okay then. People have different methods as to how to use this converter with the system without damaging the system. What I tend to do is it's a slightly tight fit. So arrow at the front of the Neo Geo console, just slot it in like that. I've got Neo Drift out here, the MVS. Now if you just slot that into the top, put a couple of fingers at the bottom of the converter so you're not putting too much pressure on it, and that's it in. Now when you're running a MVS game, not only do you get the MVS option for difficulty, you get the option for easy, normal, hard, whatever. It basically converts it into the home cart with no loss of quality whatsoever. When I remove the converter, I remove the whole thing as such. Again, put a bit of pressure there and do it all gently. Don't damage this little fella. Now I'm actually going to put it in again because you can put it in with the MVS card in as well, which is probably the best method of doing it actually. Just gently slot it in. Now the screwdriver, if I can find it, yeah, is used for this little white thing here. What it does is it's got different positions, and if there's any graphical glitches on the MVS card, adjust this slightly, which I'll show you after I've run through the basics here. It will adjust the graphics, so hopefully the pixel perfect. And the arrow on the converter, arrow on the MVS card, all in sync at the front of the Neo Geo. Right, I'll show you. Well, there's good news and bad news. I've actually come across a game that has corruption when using this. Basically there's a problem with like a slow zoom in on some games, and that is particularly evident on a game called Super Sidekicks 4 Ultimate 11, which is a very expensive home cart, and it is one of the carts that I really wanted to spend some time on, but unfortunately graphical glitches were too bad or too severe for us to really play it. It's a shame, but never mind. and that's just a little warning to you. If you're going to buy one of these, Ultimate 11 I would avoid. This cart, Neo Drift Out, the one I'm going to show you, plays wonderfully, even though that's got zoom in, zoom out. It's a different type of zoom in, zoom out. It's faster, and for some reason it works. And the other cart I'll show you, the other bonus of having this converter is you can play some carts which weren't released on the home system, and one in particular that I can think of is Shock Troopers, the original. Now you can get conversions of the home cart, but I want to play the original cart where possible, and that's what I did with Shock Troopers. I'm going to show you Shock Troopers because I want to show you an MVS kit. Neo Drift Out here is, I've only got the cart. I've also got a cart holder, an MVS cart holder, which is a bit flimsy, but it's actually quite nice. It's got a bit of artwork on, but basically all this does is hold this cart. I haven't got any artwork with the cart whatsoever. Now again, I'll gently remove this and put it to one side, and I'll put this to one side and show you a kit. Now every kit, this is Shock Troopers, every kit's got a serial number. 005137 is my Shock Trooper serial number. Now kits are quite neat, and I buy kits wherever possible, because they tend to keep the, well, they tend to sell on easier if you need to sell any games, and they're actually pretty neat, like I say. Now with the kit you should get the original blue wrapping. You'll get the cart. This is in a bit of a bad state, unfortunately, the cart. The serial number is 005137. Now I'm not sure if this matches the serial number on the box. It does, so that's a matching serial number, so that cart belongs to that box. So this box was sent to an arcade somewhere with this information. Inside I've got the artwork for the MVS cart, which is all neat. It sort of brings back memories of Neo Geo arcade system. Little transfer for the controls. This is actually, looks like the English. It is the English. There's a little piece of artwork for different weapons. And the controls, etc. And dip switches, I believe. And that's it. I guess it's quite nice little, it's quite nice collecting kits. They're not bad. And really, if you get an MVS converter, I highly recommend Shock Troopers. I haven't actually played the second one, which did get to the home systems, but the first one didn't get to the home systems, and I think it's one of the best two-player games on the Neo Geo. Right, I'll put all this away, then I'll show you some screenshots of the good, the bad, and the ugly of the performance of the converter.
I'll be back.